Hello, you guys. This is Tori, your favorite Gemini, here to bring you a quick love message for my collective. I hope this resonates, even if it's just with one person. I'll be doing my job. So, I pulled a little bit on the energy we got going on with what we got going on, which is a little heavy, and you feel heavy. So I'm assuming you know it's time for you to release something. With our overall energy being released, it's time for you to release something. I'm talking to somebody who's been in a connection, a hot and cold connection. It's good one day, I don't know who you are the next day, or I love you one day and now we just friends, or I don't want a serious relationship the next day. Real hot and cold, real confusing to you, but this person confused you on purpose. They want you around. They want you around. They have real feelings for you. And somebody else in other situations as well, but they wanted to keep you confused, that you may be walking away from this person, or you were put in a situation where you were given no choice to walk away from this person. If you haven't done that, then this person walked away from you. I'm talking to somebody that's not connected to anyone right now, not in communication with anyone right now. You're not talking. You may have this person blocked. They may have you blocked. There's no communication right now. For the ones of you who did walk away, you found out something else with this situation, and it made you so glad that you did. It's like you almost dodged a bullet. You know you dodged a bullet, and you're so glad that you did walk away from this connection. This is a divine masculine. This person made you feel like, or you once felt like, this was your end all be all. Like, he was so nice, he was so sweet, he was so nurturing. But that man was just mirroring you. You're a divine feminine, and if I'm talking to a divine masculine, then you're the divine masculine, and she's pretending to be the feminine. You get what I'm saying? They were mirroring you. They were trying to be you. Like I said, this person really does care, or really did have, feelings. I'm not gonna say it's all smoke and mirrors, but a lot of it is mirroring. You had to find out that this person was not who they made themselves seem like. This you or this person, both of y'all could be real spiritual people, but one is a little bit more advanced than the other. Whoever was hurt, whoever got hurt or betrayed in this situation, is a little bit more advanced than the other one. Is a little bit more advanced than the other one. You're actually teaching this person. You actually taught this person things that they didn't even know. They like a baby in this. You're that for real. So like I said, this person was mirroring you, gaslighting you, pretending to be somebody that they weren't. Not saying that they just totally a bad person, because with you being as spiritual as you are, you have a spirit of discernment, and you're gonna pick up on certain things. So if this person was just all smoke and mirrors, you'd known it way before now. There are some good traits. This person wants to be a divine masculine, and may get there if they sit down and realize that it's time to sit down and realize. This person's still trying to play the field a little bit, or still trying to weigh options. And they may be too old for that, or you think they too old for that. But this person wasn't ready to sit down. And they came in fast. You met this person, and it took off real fast with y'all. Maybe at a party or some kind of get-together club, but you met this person out. You were having a good time when you met this person. It came in fast. And y'all linked up fast, but it felt so real. You're going through a point of realizing, like I said, who this person really is, who they really are. And it hurts. It really hurts. but just hold tight, because you're also getting ready, if you're not already, getting ready to walk into a time of healing. This is like almost another spiritual awakening for you. Like you're already well versed in the spiritual realm. You're already high ranked in the spiritual realm, but you're going through another one. This sent you through another one, and you're elevating. You're elevating and healing at the same time. Like you're gonna come out of these a whole new person if you haven't already. Yeah, with faith, healing, meditation, and spiritual gifts. You are strengthening your spiritual gifts. You are healing. If you're still if you haven't gotten to that point yet, you're being called to cleanse, meditate, pray, call in your spirit team to help you get through this moment, because they there for you. Sometimes we just gotta call them in, ask for what you need. You gonna get it. You are favored. You gonna get what you need. You're very gifted. I'm talking to somebody that's very gifted. Okay, so we got psycho, crazy, obsessed, and won't let go. So it looks like when you release this person, I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. We already 6 minutes in. They ain't ready to let you go. They may be going through a point where they realizing they done fumbled a blessing, and the way they did you, they gotta pay for the way they did you, and they may be reaping what they sowed with handling you the way they did. You've left, you've made up your mind to stay gone. There may have been a time where you thought you were gonna go back, or you wanted to go back, but it's looking like you're making up your mind not to deal with the situation at all, and they cannot take that. This person thought that they had a spot in your life forever because you were so good to them. You were so good to this person. They just thought they had you at a spot, in a nice little spot, and you left. You woke up. You woke up and you left for real. You had left, but then you left for real, and now you don't want to go back. This person is watching you or sending people to watch you. This person is watching you if they can, and if they can't watch you, they got somebody else watching you. They're not ready to let go. Can we get crazy obsessed? They in their head. This King of Wands, yeah, he in his head could be a fire sign. Does not have to be. Like I said, this is a general reading, so it doesn't have to be those signs. It could just be in that kind of energy. It could just be in a King of Wands energy. But you done walked away. You done walked away. It's nothing he can say to you, but he or she, like I said, we talking about energies. We're not necessarily talking about male or female. We're talking about energies. But it seems like this masculine energy is now in a spot of regret. They may be taking a moment out. They ain't talking to many people. Well, once they were out every weekend, partying every weekend, like seemed like they were having the time of their life while you at home somewhat sad. And now that's them. Like, dang, she gone for real, or they're gone for real. They're gonna try to come back and be safe. Be safe. That stalker energy gets a little scary. It gets a little scary. Be safe. Let's see. What is this person trying to say? What does this person want? Are they changed? With the five of wands. They're gonna come back and try to make it seem like they want their family. They're gonna come back and make it seem like they want, to start over again. They see you for who you really are now. They know who you are now. And they are sick. They want a reunion. They want to come back so bad, but they may have waited too long to get you back. If they would have came while you were still teeter-totting, yeah, maybe. But now, you ain't having it. And they really I ain't gonna say they hadn't changed. They may have learned their lesson. They do want to have a lighthearted moment with you. They want to laugh like y'all used to. They want to go out to eat and have drinks and just go, you know, have a good time with you like y'all once did. But is it you or them in that flower? What is this? Okay. Oh. You may have moved on already. Or you may be with somebody else already, or you just damn don't want to go back to this. You are healed from it and you just don't want to jeopardize feeling how you felt at the beginning of this again. You've healed, you done put some work in, you've elevated like you said, and you just can't do that to yourself no more. But this person is finna drive a hard bargain. They are going to try and try and try. The more you say no, they'll think of another thing to do. Whatever flower it is you like, you getting that flower. You mentioned you wanted a necklace umpteen months, weeks, years ago. You getting that necklace. They're going to, the more you say no, the harder they're going to fight for this. They see your worth. They do see your worth now. They see you in a different light now. But you just, it doesn't seem like you are willing to go back. What's the potential outcome if this person does decide to go back? If you're favored and blessed either way it go, and it's not looking like I said, you're gonna go back. But let's see if you ain't gonna rest. It's gonna replay in your mind. If you decide to go back, it's gonna constantly replay in your mind what this person sent you through. You're going to constantly think about the betrayal. You're going to constantly think about the hot and cold. You're going to constantly be in a state of panic and anxiety because you just don't trust it. You're not looking at this person. You once held this person at a high standard. You don't hold them at that standard anymore. You may still love or care about this person because, like I said, they're not this monster. Got some ways. They're not a monster, but you just love yourself more now, and you've learned those lessons, and you were not willing to put yourself back in that situation. So for the ones that are thinking about it and haven't gotten to that point where they don't understand the lesson that was brought to you in this situation, if you say yes, it may work. You could be together. You could be together. You can rejoice. You can have a good time. But in the back of your mind, you're going to always be thinking about this betrayal or this heartache. And you won't be fully happy. You won't be happy. You won't rest well with that on your conscience. It's like you never forget. You have free will. Do as you please. And stay safe. Protect yourself. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated for anybody. Like I said, this is some heavy energy. But you're going to be okay. You done heard it. Now go heal it. Thank y'all for tuning in.